Okay, okay, okay. All right, I think we're in business now. I think. Maybe. Yeah, please, be understanding of scuff, because I have not streamed in over a year, somehow. Yeah. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi, I'm Tem. Hi. What's going on? I did say I'd be back in February. You're so right. All according to Keikaku. Yum yum yum. Oh god, I let it sit for too long. Oh god, my stream looks so scuffy though. Okay, so like just before the stream, I was like trying to figure out how to get my capture card to work because it didn't want to work. So then I had to like fiddle with things and switch around cables. And then after I did that, then my webcam stopped working. So I had to like fiddle with some more things. And then, yeah. So, but we're here. Yeah. I hate this, like, the black border around the game. Hold up. We're gonna fix this, because it's ugly. Hold up. How do I fucking make bigger, maybe? Okay, how's that? Let me look at the stream. It looks, nope, now it's to the left side. It's so hard to tell on OBS. Fucking. Yippee! Now it looks better. The Suika Game BGM has returned to haunt me. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I have not actually listened to this song in like maybe since the last time that I streamed. Because like even when I played it on my, just like on my own time, I usually am listening to like YouTube or something and I don't even have game sound turned on. And like as soon as I booted up the game and put my headphones on, I was like, oh no. Oh god. I can feel myself losing brain cells actively. Like my patience and my sanity, I just go meow. Ha wa 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 wa. Welcome everybody. It's good to see you. It's good to see y'all. I'm sure y'all have a lot of questions and I have maybe some answers. So yeah, I mean, you know, I considered doing like an actual proper, well, I'm gonna play the game actually. What the fuck am I doing? I considered doing just like a Zatsudan, just talking stream of like, I'm gonna answer everybody's questions and shit, but then I was like, but Suika though. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, the muscle memory. I actually have not played this game terribly much since I went on hiatus. Like, it has been a hot minute. And no, I didn't ever get double Suika, if you're wondering. That's question number one that I already know people will ask. No, I did not. Boop. Boop. Who am I again? All right, so let me introduce myself for you, those of you who might be your first time here, or if you've forgotten who I am, because that's valid. I'm Harima Tem. I used to be part of Lucid, but as of today, I am fully indie, and this is me. This is my channel. Yippee! Wee! Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Tem of the indie, yeah. Dare? I don't know. Who am I? Do any of us really know who we are? Existential crisis time. Yum yum. My question, how are you doing? Okay. I am doing pretty good these days. Like, like pretty good. Yeah. I'm definitely in a much better state, mentally, financially, socially than I was like a year ago. I don't know how long it'll last, but like I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good right now. And that's why I was able to come back. Yee. It's refreshing to see Suika that isn't vertical. Yeah, I weighed my options because the vertical streams, they did do good numbers, but I simply don't like it. I don't like the vertical content. And like, because I know that some people like back in the day had like expressed that they also, a lot of people watch YouTube on like a minimized screen, like when you're on your phone, you minimize it so you can be doing other things. And it doesn't work as well in vertical to do that. So I was like, we're just gonna, I'm not focusing on numbers right now. I'm not focusing on trying to, I don't know, just like increase subscriber count or viewer count or whatever. I'm just gonna like do things the way I want to do it, and the way I want to do it is not vertical. They brought so many weirdos. That is also true. I mean, I feel like, yeah, when you, I mean, the fact of it is that vertical content has a lot of younger audience, I feel like. So a lot of younger audience members haven't quite grasped like online etiquette yet. But it's all good. We don't have Streamlabs tip alerts going. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. Listen, I don't know shit. Because like I don't remember that I even had alerts. I don't know how to set them up. I don't know where to set them up. All of that information just like got deleted from my brain over the past year. But we're taking it step by step. we're chilling. But yeah, same goes for well, okay, so like memberships is a whole other thing because it's been long enough now that YouTube has canceled my monetization. So if we want to get memberships up and running again, I'm probably gonna have to go back into like the watch hour grind. So I don't know about that. So it'll yeah, it is what it is. Have I caught up with brain rot? No. I am even more chronically offline than I was before, if that is even possible. If you can believe it, I am more offline. So yeah, I don't know the memes these days. I don't know what the kids are saying. Okay, I do know 6-7. I do know that one. But that is like the extent of my knowledge. Meow, 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 meow. Trying to catch up on comments. Hold up. Yeah, sorry for I do know 6-7. All of that time and effort to get the tech illiterate Tem all teched up, and now it's all gone. Sad. Yeah, honestly, that's for the best. I am miserable when I'm trying to keep up with technology and learn new things. It does not work with my brain. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yum 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 yum. Why was I gone for so long? Okay, so that's a complicated question and complicated answer. But I mean, I went on a like mental health break hiatus, whatever you want to call it. And you know, life just be like that. Life just be like that. Because many reasons why I didn't get back to it as quickly as I had hoped. One being, like in general, I'm kind of out of the loop with the VTuber community these days, and I'm not like, I mean, I still like VTubers. I watch clips from time to time, but I'm not like as like intensely into VTubers as I once was. So like it can feel kind of like just alienating, you know, like just feeling like I'm not really an active part of the community anymore. And like when I'm not a fan of VTubers, it like it's hard for me to feel like any inspiration to like be a VTuber, you know? And then, you know, it also, the longer you're away, the harder it gets to just like jump back into it. Cause like, you know, I have all these fears of like, oh, what if nobody likes me anymore? What if everybody forgot about me? What if, so, you know, that's the anxiety. That's literally what anxiety is. So, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Blah, 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 blah. The mods shall become the basement dwelling creatures forced to watch Tem so they can become monetized. I mean, if you want to, I wouldn't be opposed. But you know, only if you want to. Meow, 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 meow. Aki, you forgot how soothing this song is? Why is that the exact opposite reaction that I had? I literally just said that this song is like, this is like trauma for me. I just figured you took a month off and then time did what time does, and suddenly it was 2026. Yeah, it do be like that. I mean, it was something that was always constantly weighing on my mind, you know, like, oh man, I gotta at least like check in with like Lucid and like tell them where I'm at, tell them what I'm thinking and like how much longer I think it's gonna be. But it became kind of hard to even do that, even to just like check in, just because the anxiety. Meow. And it also doesn't help that I have a separate Discord for like VTuber stuff from like my personal Discord. So like in order to like check messages and stuff and talk to people as Tem, I would have to log out and log back into a different Discord, which is just like it's like one of those out of sight, out of mind kind of things, you know, where I'm like I'm like, man, I should really log in today. I should do it. I should check my Discord, and then I don't, because there are too many obstacles for my brain to jump through. So, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. You bought a Tem sticker in September? Oh my god. It's kind of crazy that y'all like still were thinking about me for like over a year. It's like kind of mind-boggling. Cheat code login on Discord browser. I guess that's an option. I've never thought about that. I've honestly never considered logging in on a browser to Discord. Backbeat Highway asked about was what part of the thinking of returning as an indie? Well, I'll just talk about why I returned as indie in general. So yeah, where do I even start? I'm gonna be honest. I logged in to my Tem Discord not even a week ago, maybe like half a week ago, and I went in with the intent that I was going to quit Tem, like entirely. Just being honest, that's where I was at. I was like, okay, I think it's time. And like, because like I honestly don't know how much streaming I'm gonna do going forward. I don't know if I'm gonna have the motivation. I don't know like how much I want to continue doing VTubing because like I said, like I'm just feel really disconnected from it these days. But yeah, the disconnect from VTubing. But I was considering maybe going back to doing indie as like a different on a different channel. But so what happened was it's kind of y'all's fault that I'm here. I mean, it's also thanks to y'all, but it's y'all's fault because I before going and checking in with the managers at Lucid, I went over to the community server, the Lucid community server, and like I checked in like from time to time, and I saw, you know, everybody was chanting Tem, which was really sweet. But I was like, surely by now there's not that many people. I was like, surely by now there's not that many people still chanting Tem. Like maybe one person every few months, like max. But instead I found like every few days there had been a message, and then like there was like a message board that y'all wrote really sweet things on. And it kind of made me reconsider, because I was like, Tem kind of means something to people. So yeah, I was like, maybe Tem can stay. Maybe Tem is good. So yeah. Oof, we're in sappy territory now. This is uncomfortable. Ooh. Y'all are just spamming the non-existent Sarah Tem emoji. Nice. So yeah. It's y'all's fault. So yeah, so then what I did was I messaged my channel in the server with the managers. And like I was prepared to have to pay like money, you know, to like keep my IP or to like set up a payment plan or something. Like I went in and I was like, hey, I think I want to go indie, but like, can I maybe still be Tem? Maybe, because like I didn't think it was gonna be an option, because it's like when I think about the past like year and a half from Lucid's perspective. Right, I only joined Lucid like a couple of months before going on hiatus. So I was like, I've given them basically nothing. And then immediately went on hiatus, and like it felt really selfish of me to, you know, like ask them to give me this for like nothing in return. But I figured I would at least ask. And to my surprise, they were very, very understanding. And Duran was just like, yeah, okay, I'll just like hand over the rights to you. And I was like, what? I was like, huh? You can just do that? Okay. So yeah, you know, it took a lot of courage to ask and to like, you know, log in and check in and make up my mind about what I wanted to do in the first place. And then yeah, but I'm glad that I asked, you know, even though it took me some time to get to this point. But I'm so happy about how things turned out. because I do love being Tem. Like, I mean, I've had mixed feelings about it off and on, because just, you know, the pressure that I put on myself as someone in an agency, and also just like the natural pressure that comes with being in an agency. It's just like it's like brain no function well, but yeah, I after seeing everybody talk about what Tem means to them, I thought that maybe I wanted to give something back, you know? I didn't want everyone's hope to be in vain, that I would return. So yeah, that was a big part of it. So yeah. Yeah. Meow, meow, meow. When did I make a Suika? I'm like barely paying attention to what's on the screen, and somehow there's a watermelon, so yippee! I don't think this is the run though. This is messy. Like 2 or 3 minutes ago, yeah. Tem is stronger. I hope so. God, I hope so. I've been in therapy for like a year, so like I hope that it's I hope that I've learned something. I hope that I'm a little bit stronger. I don't know. We'll see. Every run is the run. If only. God, imagine if I'm just whipping out double Suikas every single game. Couldn't be me. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Imagine getting double Suika in this stream. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying not to jinx it. Cause I'm like, it really feels like a destiny moment if that does happen. You know? It's like, this was always meant to be. Tem was meant to be indie. The Suika says so. But yeah. I am a realist, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Only cost me a whole year away from Suika. Maybe. You know, it's possible that like going into it with fresh eyes. Is that the phrase? That sounds weird. Why would my eyes be fresh? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe that's the key. Fucking hell. Okay. Blah, blah. Tem, quick question. I've recently started streaming on Twitch, and I was wondering if you could give me any tips or pointers. I think I'm the worst person to give tips and pointers. Yeah, I don't know. Having a good mic is good, right? Yeah, I think I've got a decent mic. Because good audio sounds better than bad audio. Wise words from Tem, I know. Meow, meow, meow. But as for like mentally handling streaming, I don't fucking know. If anyone knows the answer, please be my guest. Make sure your monitor is on. So true. Make sure that all the components of your stream are working before 15 minutes before your stream, because then things will go wrong. And honestly, even if you confirm that everything's working an hour or a day before your stream, things will still go wrong. Everything will go wrong. And that's life. Yum, yum, yum. Tem, the totally amazing Twitch streamer. Yeah, I think I've streamed on Twitch a total of 1 time, maybe 2. No, I think it was 1. There was a phase back in the Lunacatus days where like the managers made us like a group account on Twitch, and we did like one stream. And I was in charge of the stream. Like I was hosting this the stream on my computer. And I didn't know how to turn on like saving VODs, so the VOD is forever lost. We end the stream and I'm like, whoops, no VOD. Lunacatus, that's a throwback. Yeah, I know, right? God, it's so like wild thinking about all the shit that I've done. Cause like, you know, when my anxiety is talking and, you know, I'm like, oh God, I'm such a bad streamer. I never did enough, blah, blah, blah. But then like, even just in the process of preparing for this stream and preparing for my comeback, like I've done a lot of shit, huh? I've done a lot. Like going back through like my old thumbnail files, and I'm like, it's just like hundreds of days of thumbnails that I made. And it's one of those things that you don't really realize until you take a step back, and it's like, whoa, okay. I mean, I streamed for, I don't know, 3 years? That doesn't sound right. 3 years? That's a long time. That doesn't sound right. I think it was like 2 years as Tem. Yes. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of content, a lot of stream assets, and just all the things. It's like hurts my brain to think about. Oh, whoa. I haven't streamed, but since I am part of the restream team of a randomizer, I don't even know what that means. I had to learn to use OBS, and it was an experience. Yeah, we always joke. Well, it's not really a joke, but like we always say, you know, oh, Tem is so like technology averse. I don't know how to use technology, but like I've at least learned how to do the very basics of like opening OBS, adding sources to OBS, making sure that I don't have my mic on when I'm in my intro and outro screens. You know, like I can do some things. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Pro technology AI? What? When did I say that? Do not get me started talking about AI. We'll be here. I was gonna say we'll be here all day, but then I realized that's kind of probably what you guys want. So, yeah. Let's just not get into that. Let's not get into it. Yeah, my debut was 3 years ago, but since I took a year of hiatus, yeah, so 2 years of streaming. And I did stream for a year before joining Bond, if any of you didn't know that. It's not exactly a secret. It's never really been a secret, but, yes. Nyama nyama, nyama nyama, hawa hawa, wah 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 wah. Whoop whoop whoop. My computer getting some lag because yeah, my computer hates me. Yum 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 yum. The deep lore, yeah. Maybe y'all will get more deep Tem lore over time. I don't know. We'll see. Ba 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 wam. Whoop. Okay. What am I doing? The cherry just lives there now. Okay. I guess we'll start building on the right? I don't know. Yeah. Do y'all have more questions about, I don't know, anything that happened in the time between the hiatus announcement and all that? Because life has been lifing. Just happy to see me again. Thank you. That's very sweet. Did I have fun? Yeah, yes. Did I have fun during my hiatus? Yes. I think, yeah, overall, yes. Tem briefly considered coming back as a buff demon lord to be the complete opposite of Tem. I don't know, I don't know that a buff demon lord is the opposite of Tem, actually, because I might actually secretly be a buff demon lord. I mean, I'm definitely buff. That's definitely no question about that. But yeah. Can you borrow $5? No, because I don't have $5. Did I like Japan? Yes. So, oh god. Okay. So was that during hiatus? I guess it was. Shit. Okay. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, went on a trip to Japan, back in last April? It was like the beginning of April, I think. Yeah, and I was supposed to be there for a week. It ended up being more like 4 days. Because I got COVID right before the plane trip. It was literally like, I was feeling a little under the weather for a few days leading up to the trip. And then the day before I was supposed to get on the plane, I went to a clinic and took a COVID test, and they were like, well, you have COVID. And I was like, okay, but I'm supposed to be on a plane to Japan tomorrow. So what ended up happening was that I was able to change the ticket for a few days later. So I went, like, it was either 2 or 3 days later than I was originally supposed to go. So yeah. Yep. But I had a good time. I had a short time, but I had a good time. Yep. Oh, there was like, just like by complete coincidence, there was a collab cafe for Morazushi, which is the Chinese BL novels that I was obsessed with a while back. So I did get to go to that while I was in Japan, and it was fantastic. I loved it. How are my push-ups? Well, well, the good news is that I have been fairly active the past few months, but not doing push-ups, because push-ups are the devil, and I don't think that anyone should ever be forced to do them. Have I literally done any in the past 12 months? I don't think so, but that's beside the point. But the point is that I've been doing dance. I dance now. So that's a workout. I mean, it's like, yeah, cardio, right? Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Buff Tem. Tem dances now, yes. Tem dances now. Square dance, no. So like, as many of you probably remember, dance is also muscles. So true. Yesterday my legs were fucking killing me. But so yeah, as many of you might remember, what I got into, like my hyperfixation just before going on hiatus, was a K-pop group called Stray Kids, and that is still my hyperfixation, still going strong. And the fun thing about getting into K-pop is that you then start to want to learn all the dances, because like all the songs have fun dances that you can learn. And so I looked up if there were any like K-pop related dance classes in my area, and there were, because like I luckily live in an area that it's pretty easy to find stuff like that. But like I ended up finding some dance classes that were very fun and like very chill. It's like not too intense. It's like all beginners who just like want to like hang out and learn fun dances. And I've been sticking with that group for the past like, I don't know, how long has it been? Like 8 months, I think, since I first started going to the classes. So yeah, it's a good time. And I am currently in the middle of rehearsals for like a long-term project. So I'm doing like 8 songs, but it's not like full songs, but it's like parts of 8 songs. So I have one rehearsal for 2 hours every Saturday and one rehearsal for 2 hours every Sunday. So like by the end of the weekend, my legs are dead. They're just jelly. But yeah, it's so much fun. So I think there's about 3 weeks left of that course. So yeah. Yippee! So yeah, honestly, that's the biggest thing that's going on in my life right now. Yeah. And I wish I could show you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. We'll maybe figure it out. It's like I'm still on the fence about whether I want to show any like face cam, like IRL cam type content, because that would make it easy. It would make it easier to show dance videos if I show my face, but also like it kind of defeats the purpose of the VTuber thing, because like the anonymity is one of the biggest like points, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Or, you know, the possibility of having like a functioning 3D model at some point would be a possibility, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So I don't know, but I do want to show you guys because I'm proud of it and I think it's fun. And I think I'm an okay dancer. I'm by no means professional because I am not professional, but like I think I do good. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Tem entering their idol arc. I've always been an idol, excuse you. But now I'm an idol who dances, which I guess is like most idols, so yeah. Masks is an option, yeah. Yeah, and one thing that I've learned through K-pop dance classes is that Stray Kids dances are hard. Like my dance teacher always says that boy groups are hard mode. So oopsie. So it'd be a lot easier if I was not into boy groups that have really intense choreo. So like I've done a good mix of like boy group, girl group songs so far. Not much Stray Kids, sadly, but a little bit here and there. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, you can get modified off-the-shelf 3D models for not too much. The hard/expensive part is the full body tracking. Yeah, oh god, I don't know how much of this I should talk about. There was a Tem 3D model in the works when I went on hiatus. So it's possible I can maybe find that and maybe use it. I don't know. But yeah, the tracking is the hard part. On the other hand, dancing to music that you like is good motivation. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, I'm fairly active these days because like I go to rehearsals Saturday and Sunday, and then the rest of the week I'm practicing on my own. And like I got big ass mirrors, so like I've got like a little dance studio, so that's neat. Meow, meow, meow. You're back, I'm back. It's me. Hello. What's my favorite to dance to? Oh god, I don't know. I really like if anybody knows X-Love, they're like a sort of newer K-pop group. And their song is it One and Only? Yeah, One and Only went like pretty viral in the K-pop community, and I did a dance class to that, and that one's really fun. I really like that dance. Meow, meow, meow. And one of the songs that I'm working on right now is Stray Kids' solo song that I'm gonna perform solo. And it's just a good ass song. And the dance is also really, really good. It's a lot harder than I thought. It's like faster than I expected. So I'm still kind of it's a little rough around the edges. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Tem Just Dance stream. Oh man, what console is that? Is there a Switch Just Dance? I don't know. Ba, 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 ba. Ah. Been almost a year. Yeah, it's been more than a year, actually, I'm pretty sure. I think I went on hiatus like early January last year or something like that. Am I still playing HSR and drilling over Danhang? No, actually, I have not played Star Rail since probably the last time that I played on stream. It was just like, yeah, I thought that it was good stream content, but it wasn't like something that I went out of my way to play in my own time. So the Danhang phase is sadly over. It's all about Hanji-sung from Stray Kids now. Because I cannot exist without having an unhealthy obsession with an idol boy or fictional boy or something to that matter. What games do I play now? I have not been playing a lot of games, honestly. But I have been playing Baldur's Gate 3, and that's fun. I'm not quite finished with my first run yet, but it's a good time. Meow, 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 meow. And very recently, like, I don't know, a week ago, I started playing Peak. And, you know, I have to be chronically late to every trend. Which boy is best boy in BG3? Okay. Listen, some things may have gone wrong. Some things may have gone wrong in my run through. Yeah, Astarion's fucking dead. Oops. And I don't know, what other boys are there? Will, he's alright. Oh yeah, Lazelle is also dead. But you know who I love, who I wasn't expecting to love? Karlach. Karlach's great. I love her. She's such a cutie pie. Yum yum. Who did I not kill? I didn't kill Karlach. Everybody else is, well, I don't know. Is it everybody else? I don't know who all of the playable characters are. So I don't know if I've met everybody yet. Or I don't know if there was someone that could have joined my party that didn't join my party, or like, I don't know. I don't know. But currently in our party, Shadowheart, Karlach, Gale, Will. Is that everyone? I think that's it. Does Halsin count? He's cool. He's chill. Meow 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 meow. Da 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 da. Meow meow meow. Dem demands blood. Okay, so I didn't kill Astarion on purpose. I just like yeah, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Astarion. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know, the game is fun. I don't know that I've necessarily developed like an emotional attachment to a lot of the characters. I accidentally stabbed Astarion 28 times. Oops. Like, I don't want to give too many spoilers for anybody who hasn't played the game, but like I made a choice not realizing that it would make Astarion hate me. But actually I don't know if he did hate me or, well, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then we recently were reunited, and he was not well. He was not in the world of the living anymore, and so I was like, oh, oops. Like, I was still holding on to a little bit of hope, you know? I was like, maybe we'll meet him again down the line, and then we can patch things up, you know? Like, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. I tried to save him. But he was dead. Ah! So yeah, I've played pretty much the entire game now without Astarion in my party, which sucks for like lockpicking purposes. So yeah, right now Shadowheart is my lockpicker. Da 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 da. I haven't finished BG32, but I'm impressed with how freeform the gameplay is. Yeah, I'm honestly, the thing that I'm most looking forward to is finishing my playthrough so that I can watch other people's playthroughs. Because I don't know that I'm gonna have the energy and attention span to like play it like 500 times over to see all the possibilities through, but I want to at least have my initial play through over with before I start delving into spoilers and like really seeing how different things can get. But I have been watching a little bit of, if any of you are Drawfee fans, Nathan from Drawfee on his like gaming channel, him and his wife, I think they're married, yeah, have been playing Baldur's Gate, and his wife has zero idea of what she's doing, and she's like not a gamer, so she's just very confused by very basic tasks in the game, and it's hilarious. And she makes very interesting decisions. So highly recommend. That's a really fun playthrough to watch. Cause like they have this running bit now that she just like anytime that she talks to Shadowheart, she just like rejects Shadowheart. It'll be like you have the option to invite Shadowheart into your party, and she's like, no, I'm good, goodbye. and then like Shadowheart shows up again, and they're just like, okay, bye. She's showed up like 4 times now, and it's really funny. Because the game is like so obviously like telling you that you want to have Shadowheart in your party. And she's just like, no. Yum, yum, yum. Hi Tem, hope you are well or better. I am better. Yes. For the time being, and hopefully for a while, I am better. Yes. See any good movies lately? Yes, I have! Okay, sorry, the reason for my very enthusiastic answer. I went to see Iron Lung in theaters, so that was neat. Iron Lung being the Markiplier's movie. And I thought it was really good. I think the lore is really confusing, but like the overall vibes were great, and like just like the cinematography and whatnot was good. Yeah. And then the other movie that I went to see in theaters recently is Stray Kids: The Dominate Experience. It's just a movie version of the Stray Kids World Tour performance with a few like interview clips spliced in between. Am I getting like lag? Because the window that I have open where I'm watching the stream was lagging a bit, but it doesn't seem too bad. Let me know if there's any issues. Oh yeah, it was a 10 out of 10 movie experience. I don't know if I can call it a movie. It was basically just like reliving the concert again. Which, by the way, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I went to the Stray Kids concert when they were on tour last year. Yeah, I did that. Tem's life is supported by Stray Kids. Isn't that the point of having an Oshi? Like, I don't know how people live without being crazily obsessed with one thing or one person in particular. I don't get it. Yum, 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 yum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. It's good on your end? Okay. Cool. Just like we with Tem. Oh god, what have I done? But yeah, it was like the fans, the stays as we're called, basically treated it like it was a concert. Because there's like this thing at K-pop concerts, which I think is really neat, is that people will make little freebies. It's like little like photo cards of the members, or like keychains with like the like representative animals on them and stuff, and people will make their own little freebies and bring them and hand them out to people at the concert, and it's so sweet. It's just a really nice tradition. So a lot of people did that for the movie version as well. And then people also like got all dressed up and brought their light sticks, and like I've heard a lot of varying stories of how people's concert, or not concert, but the movie experience went. Because for me, when I went to see it, everyone was very courteous, but maybe to an extent that I wish people would have maybe loosened up a little more. Because like some people, they brought their light sticks, and at the beginning of the movie they like had the light sticks out and were like waving them around, and then like a few minutes in, I think they got like embarrassed and put them away. Like I kept my light stick out, but I like didn't have the light turned on because I didn't want the light to be distracting to the other people around me. And in general, everybody was like quiet and stayed in their seats. But I've heard some tales of other showings where people are like out of their seats dancing, and like that's fun as long as you like, you know, respect other people's space and like try not to block their view of the screen and all that. But yeah, overall it was very fun. I did start jumping around during Miro because like it's so hype. Like it was like one of the last concert songs, and like half the audience just like jumped out of their seats. It was really fun. So yeah, it was nice. And honestly, like the interview sections of the movie were like a lot more emotional than I was expecting. So like I didn't quite cry. I didn't quite cry, but I got a little teary-eyed. I got a little emotional. Meow, 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 meow. So yeah, what else? I think those are like the only movies that I've been to see in like the last year, because I'm really not a movie viewer. Those two were just special occasions that happened to be like back to back. It was like one week I went to see Iron Lung, and then the next week I went to see Stray Kids. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. What about Kaguya Hime? Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, a few days ago in Discord, me and some lucid peeps watched what was it? Cosmic Princess Kaguya Hime, something like that. It was like an anime movie. It was okay. It was not my thing. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. It was kind of mindfucky, especially at the end. And the tone was all over the place. But like, it sure was a thing that happened. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, it exists. Tem doesn't like the confusing story about maybe gay girls. Listen, I'm all for gay girls, but like, only if it's like good. Oops. Oops. Yeah, one of the movies ever. But like, I can see the appeal. Definitely not my thing. Y'all watch normal stuff compared to what I get forced to watch? I don't know if I would consider any of those normal. I'm kind of scared of what you watch. Like, Kaguya Hime felt like a fever dream. Meow, meow, meow. Have I watched the FNAF 1 or 2 movies? There's a FNAF 2 movie? I did actually see the first one. I think I watched that with my dad. Not in theaters, just like at home. Yeah. I'm so so offline, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm very purposefully very offline because the internet is a hellhole that will suck your soul right out of you if you let it. We're gonna watch FNAF 2. I'm down. I like FNAF. I thought the movie was fine. Like I'm not a movie critic. I don't know shit about movies because I don't watch movies. But I thought that like the FNAF 1 movie was like it was good. Like I don't know if I would say it's like, oh, best movie ever, but I was like, yeah, it was good. It was entertaining. And yeah, I like FNAF a normal amount. I'm not like a crazy, like, crazy is not a great word. Like I'm not a super dedicated fan of like knowing all of the lore and stuff, but I think it's neat. I like the animatronic bear more than the VR gay girls. In this particular instance, yes. You were wrangled into watching an hour-long reading of an MLP Arrow fanfic. Is that a movie though? I don't think that counts as a movie. Cause like if you count just like YouTube and stuff that I watch, then sure, like I've watched weird stuff. I feel like I go through phases of being like online and offline, but especially with like in my hiatus, I really didn't want to like see anything VTuber related because it was just like trauma. But even just like I was fairly online with like Stray Kids content for a while, but like even because, you know, like I feel like the K-pop fandom is kind of notorious for having a lot of toxic people in the fandom. And it just became like arguments nonstop everywhere, every day on Twitter. So I was just like, yeah, no. But I made some friends like during my time on Twitter, like on Stray Kids Twitter. Like I made some friends that I joined a Discord server with, so now I just rely on them for all of my Stray Kids news because I do not want to open Twitter. I only open it occasionally when I am very, very bored. And like the second that I see like a bunch of negativity in a row, I'm just like, that's enough for today. I'm gonna go watch YouTube. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, genuinely scary. Yeah, it's just like, ugh. Everybody has ideas about like what like being a good fan is, or like, I don't know. It's just like let people enjoy things the way they want to enjoy it. Meow, 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 meow. It's even more of a cesspool than normal. Yeah, like for a while I had like notifications on for Twitter for like recommended posts, because I was like, you know, like maybe it'll show me something interesting or something that I missed, or just like, I don't know. But that was a mistake. That was a nightmare, because the only things that get recommended on Twitter these days are rage bait. So it's just like straight up lies, or like you know, because Twitter knows that I like Stray Kids things, so it'll show me like a post of someone just like straight up lying about something that happened. They're like, oh my gosh, Bangchan said this, and then like you open the link and it's like the first reply. They're like, haha, made you look, heh, loser. I'm like, okay, great, good content. So glad that I rushed to see if this was true, and it was not. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. So yeah, fuck Twitter and fuck Elon Musk. Yeah. That's another fun topic. Politics. Isn't that just a great topic? Yeah. Because I'll be real. Okay. I don't want to get like crazy political, but like, you know what, actually, like, why not? Because like I'm indie now, so yeah. But when I am like very depressed and anxious, I tend to like isolate to the point that I have no idea what's going on in politics. I'm so political and controversial now, right? But because like it just like is too much for my brain to handle when I'm like in a very depressed mindset. But these days I'm slightly less depressed. So I have like been trying to make more of an effort to like keep up with politics, especially since like America is kind of a shit show right now. Yeah, but then I just kind of get stuck in the loop of like, I feel slightly mentally healthy today, so let me check out politics. Oh, I checked out politics, so now I am depressed again. Yeah, it's a fine line between being informed and being depressed and doom scrolling. And you know, it's one of those things where like you watch one video on YouTube about politics and then YouTube just recommends nothing but political videos. And it's like, yeah, I wanna be informed, but like, oh God, it's every other video. Oh God. So, yeah. Yippee. Gotta protect your mental health first. Yeah, that's how I feel. But it's so like, and this is another very online thing that I try to avoid, which is, you know, people will like hound you if you're like politically like neutral or like I'm not neutral, but I just like am uninformed sometimes just because like my brain cannot process it. But then a lot of people will just be like, well, you're part of the problem because you're avoiding the problem and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, if I watch one more political video, I will go insane. I've managed to turn most of my TikTok feed into capybara and guinea pig videos. Nice. I mean, like, okay, YouTube, I only really use YouTube right now because like I hate TikTok. But yeah, YouTube's algorithm is ass right now. It's just so bad. Like, YouTube should know the things that I watch, which is like cat videos and Stray Kids videos and Stray Kids reaction videos and a few other like K-pop content, right? And then it'll just randomly recommend me videos that have nothing to do with anything that I like, and I'll just ignore it. And then it recommends me the same videos over and over and over again until I tell YouTube to stop. It's like, no, I don't hate this video, I just don't care. Why are you recommending me things that I give zero shits about? And then as soon as I watch political videos, it's all political videos. YouTube's algorithm is super worse than usual, right? Yeah, like I think it is like a recent thing, like the past month or two. Cause like even when it is videos that I am interested in, like instead of showing me new content or like, cause like I go out of my way to try to find smaller creators, like especially like reaction channels. Like I like watching a lot of reaction, like Stray Kids reaction videos, right? And like I'll go out of my way to go to the search bar and type in like Stray Kids first time reaction, because I love watching people fall in love with Stray Kids from like the beginning. And then it's just like recommends me only people that are like super big, unless I filter by most recently posted videos and stuff. And then like my home feed, it's just like looping through like 3-year-old videos that I've already seen. It's like someone that I'm like subscribed to a video that they posted like 5 years ago. And I'm like, I watched this 5 years ago, YouTube. Can you please show me something more current? Or like a new channel? Please? YouTube randomly recommends me sports videos as if I care. Oof. YouTube, what are you doing? Yeah, the only sports videos that I will watch are like Olympic figure skating, because I like figure skating. I think it's really pretty. Unrelated, but am I gonna play Suika Game Planet? I don't know. Probably. I do actually have a Switch too, so it's probably inevitable. But like, do I really want to play a new Suika game? Do I really want to play a new Suika game when I haven't even beat this one? I mean, I didn't beat this one, you know, like, you know what I mean. Canadian curling cheating controversies. Is that a real thing? Or are you just like making up shit now? What do I think of Alyssa Liu winning? I don't know. I did watch her performance and I thought it was neat. So, great. Good for her. I don't know. Is there a reason that I should like have an opinion? I haven't watched like every figure skating video, just occasionally the ones that pop up on my feed. And that was one that popped up. No, go down. Why won't the grapes go down? Go down. Okay, whatever. It was a thing. I'm not surprised. Every figure skating performance I watch and think, wow, they're so good, they deserve first place, right? Like, I don't know shit about like technical jumps. They all look the same to me. It's just like they go up and they go spinny spin and I go, ooh, pretty. Also, God, I love the outfits. If I should just dress like I'm like figure skating every day. That would be such a mood. My current outfit aesthetic is just slap on every single piece of Stray Kids merch that I own and call it an outfit. The Japanese women's skater who freaked out over getting the mascot plushie along with her medal. I don't think I've seen that clip, but I did see like them all standing on the podium with their little plushies, and I think that's cute. How have I like already run out of things to talk about? You should read or watch Medalist. It's about figure skating and the art is really good. Is it like a manga or a webcomic or something? Manga and anime. Wait, Sarah, have you seen Yuri on Ice? I know this is like not a recent thing, but just speaking of figure skating. Y'all remember Yuri on Ice? You saw it when it came out because your dad recommended it to you? Okay. I feel like that's an odd thing for a dad to recommend, but neat. It was just like such a like monumental moment in like fandom history. Did they cancel the movie? I have no goddamn idea. I feel like I watched a video about it where it was like, I don't know, some shit happened or like it got canceled or it kept getting postponed or I don't know. I don't remember. Have I seen Heated Rivalry? No, actually. I considered watching it. Well, first I had to give it like my usual period of like being behind the trend because I am allergic to doing anything on time. So like I know of it and I like, you know, everybody that I knew was talking about it. So then a few months of that, and then I finally was like, okay, I'll try watching it. But then I looked up where to watch it and it wasn't on any of the like platforms that I usually watch things on, so I gave up. Yeah. Maybe I'll watch it eventually. But I hate having like 500 streaming services. We really live in a dystopia. Like it's just like everything be on YouTube or be on Netflix and just like call it a day. We should all just go back to watching cable when they're just like show everything on cable. I love worse cable, yeah. Because at least with cable, you could like basically buy like a pack of channels, right? If you wanted like the premium channels or whatever, which we like never had because I'm poor. But like that's how it worked, right? But yeah. Yum, 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 yum. You never had cable? Oh, really? Yeah, it was like, cable is another thing that I was really late to as a kid. So like I only had like, well, like, I don't know, 10 channels or so for like my elementary school years? Maybe even after that, I don't know. I watched mostly PBS Kids growing up. So I did not watch like Nickelodeon or Disney or yeah, a lot of shows that a lot of other people my age grew up with I did not watch. Some of them I watched later on. Do many people still watch television besides local news? Probably old people? Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure that there are some young people that still watch TV, but not many if I had to guess. Old people pog. Indeed, old people pog. I can't wait until Sarah's an old person. That sounds wrong, but just like I imagine Sarah being like the exact same, but just like as an old person. And I think it would be really funny. Then you'll say young people pog. Nice. I stopped watching TV ages ago. Too much money, not enough variety. Yeah, I think I mean, YouTube especially for me, it's just like, it's a lot more, I don't know. It just feels a lot more personal to like watch like normal ass people make videos as opposed to like big corporations and studios. Do cyborgs age? I don't know. Do angels age? I don't know. YouTube became a little better with this new person called Harima Tem. They sound so cool and definitely new. Angels don't age, and I guess I won't age. Pog. I don't even know if people still say pog anymore. I mean, clearly Sarah still does. You want me to berate you when you're older? I mean, I'll berate you now. Nothing's gonna change. But Sarah is weird? True. Furry, you need to cease. Stop. I'm begging. Ah. Sag, you missed the chance to include the hiatus as part of your lore. You had to jump ahead a year to save the timeline. I mean, it's not too late. I mean, my lore is basically all bullshit that whatever comes out of my mouth whenever I feel like it anyways, so yeah. The youngins say Mog and Maxing these days. Okay. Da 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 da. Stray Kids is important to saving the timeline, but I don't know why. It's because Stray Kids rule. And that's it. Like, Stray Kids is just the best anything to ever exist. So, yeah. You don't really need a reason other than that. You never got to ask me how I felt about Felix collabing with Lisa. Which collab? Because there's a few of them. Oh, I guess the like duo song. Oh, I thought it was really good. Yeah, I like it. Stray Kids is cool because there's a lot of synonyms. Yeah. Free roaming youngins. Yeah. I hear wayward children. There's also a running gag that people call them straight kids, and they're very quick to to correct people on that one. Yeah. Meow 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 meow. I don't know if I will do like some kind of Stray Kids content. Maybe I'll do like reaction stuff. I don't know. We're just kind of vibing. I do maybe, okay, so like I tried recording me singing a Stray Kids song. I don't know if I'm gonna post it. I don't know. Maybe. I guess I can. But I don't have any visual for it, so it'll probably just be like a blank video. Insert peer pressure. Yee. I considered having it ready for today, but I'm lazy, and I didn't. Meow, 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 meow. Post it. There's a meme of Han saying post it. I use that one as a Discord GIF sometimes. I have a lot of Stray Kids GIFs saved. The most dangerous Stray Kids memes now is that they have a song called Do It. So there's a bunch of GIFs of them saying do it. So then like, I'll be like my Stray Kids friends will be like, I don't know, should I buy this merch? It's kind of expensive. And they're just like, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I have to do it. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how many Stray Kids cover songs I can really record because Stray Kids songs are hard. There's a lot of rap, and my Korean is not that good yet. I've been studying a little bit, but yeah, there aren't that many like slow songs for me to sing. Do they release instrumentals? Not really. I think sometimes they do, but not really. But there are a few channels that I've found on YouTube of like fan-made karaoke instrumentals. So that's what I'm using for the meantime. Meow. I didn't want it to go that way. Okay. Okay, fixed it. Yet, yeah. Cause like, I don't know. I like learning languages, and when I get obsessed with something, I have to learn a new language, apparently. Luckily, Korean is not that hard when you already know a good amount of Japanese. At least like grammar-wise, and a lot of vocabulary overlaps. And then I also, you know, spend much too much of my time watching Stray Kids content. And the nice thing about most like K-pop content is that they include subtitles in Korean. So that's nice. Sentence structure, yes. The sentence structure is very similar to Japanese. And I've been struggling to find like language learning apps these days that don't heavily rely on AI, because I did use Duolingo for a while, but I don't vibe with them anymore. So I went around on the internet looking for alternatives. It's really hard to find, especially free alternatives. But there was one like indie game company that made like a language learning app that is free, but I did end up paying money for it because I wanted to keep playing it. So I played that for a few months, and it's called Lingo Legend. Highly recommend. It's really fun. It's like an actual like proper game, and it's like you can do like farming stuff or like a dungeon crawler deck builder game, while also doing like little language quiz things. So yeah, highly recommend you check it out. I was learning Korean on it for a while, but I have reached the end of the curriculum that is available at the moment. So, sad. But I still use it fairly frequently for like review, and I've forgotten a lot of stuff already. So, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oop. Bye now. Yum, yum, yum. Duolingo was a bad bird. Yes. Yeah, they like put out a statement at some point that was like, they're like an AI first company or something instead of like a people first company. I'm like, ooh, yikes. Bird app wasn't really a bastion of quality before the AI. Yeah, I mean, I used Duolingo a good bit. I don't think it's perfect, but like for a free resource, it was usually pretty good. But yeah, it's just the AI thing is, yeah. And then it's like every other language app that was supposed to be like an equivalent to Duolingo, they've all started leaning towards AI. So, such is the world we live in. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Cryge, very cryge. Hello. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything else interesting to talk about from my time off. Like, it was mostly just watching Stray Kids videos, going to the Stray Kids concert, doing Stray Kids dances. Wow. Did I talk about my recent peak stuff? I don't know what there is to really talk about. I mentioned briefly, I think, that I've been playing Peak lately. But, like, I knew that it was the kind of game that I would be into. I was just being contrarian. But yeah, like a week ago I finally started playing. I played once with some friends from my dance classes, and then I played a few times on my own. I managed to beat the game solo on easy mode, but thus far I have had no luck on regular mode because maps are hard. What is Peak? Peak is it's a climbing game, and you can do it multiplayer, but you can also play it solo. Oh yeah, and I played with Sarah the other day. Like right after I like talked with Lucid, and then I was like, and then Sarah messaged me, and I was like, that's a little creepy that you messaged me right when I log on. But that's because Sarah is a creep. But I was like, hey, you wanna play Peak right now? So we played for like an hour. You keep an eye on my online activities. I'm not surprised. I already knew that. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I also, like, I don't know when Steam tells people, like, what games I'm playing. Cause, like, I feel like I usually try to turn off all the settings on, like, I keep my Discord forever on invisible because I don't like people knowing when I'm online. It stresses me out. I don't like people knowing what games I'm playing. But So I don't know when people are seeing like notifications like Tem is playing Peak. And I hate that that's the default of like every gaming thing and Discord and social media and like ugh. Ugh. Without you. Sorry, Fruity. It was like a spur of the moment thing because I was literally like I was in the middle of playing Peak when Sarah messaged me, so I was like, hey, get in here. But we can play Peak. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Privacy is not real, we should be in a polycule. What? I'm failing to see the like connection there. The logic. Huh? Sarah, why are you obsessed with polycules? It's because she's lonely. Oof. Oops. Sorry. Whoops. Didn't mean to say that out loud. Meow, meow, meow. What do you mean I'm right next to you streaming? We're like on opposite ends of the country. Glad to have you back after a long hiatus. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. And I'm hoping that I can just like be chill about VTubing. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna stream. I'm not really gonna have a consistent schedule for a while till I like figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna chill. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Boing. I'm eepy. Why am I so eepy? I woke up at like 2. Whoop, did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Because Tem are always eepy. Yeah, unfortunately. I am cursed with eternal eepy. Sleep stream. No, thank you. Glad to hear your sleep schedule is still broken as ever. Yep, that has not changed. At least I wake up when there's still daylight out. It's a very low bar, but that's, yeah. Luckily right now all my dance classes are in the afternoon, so I don't have to change anything. Not completely nocturnal yet, exactly. You have yet to meet a person with a good sleep schedule. I mean, I think especially in the VTuber community, it just kind of comes with the job. I think morning people exist, but not in the circles that I am in. Ah, okay. Alright, honestly, I might end it here for today. So we've been going for almost 2 hours, yeah? And I have run out of things to say. And honestly, like, I don't want to push it too far, having just come back from my hiatus, you know? Your partner naturally wakes up at 5 a.m.? Jesus Christ. 5 a.m. is like when I go to sleep. Wait. Wait, Mapu, do you have something to say? You said wait, and then you said tem with 3 periods, which is alarming. Periods are like the most intimidating punctuation mark. 8-hour stream? No, thank you. Meow, meow, meow. Your partner wakes up at 2 p.m. Gee, I wonder who that could be. It's definitely not me, because I am not your partner. The wait was for what's this about dance class? Okay, yeah. Just watch the VOD. I talked about dance class. Yeah, I do dancing now. Yippee! Sarah's her own partner. Yeah, we all knew. We all knew that. Okay, how do I end stream? Oh yeah, there's like raids. Can I do raids? Can I do raids? What is a raid? How do I YouTube? Is anybody streaming right now? I go here, and then stream settings? YouTube like changed their layout and I am very confused now. Is it in these settings? Customization, there it is. Yeah. I don't see anybody that I want to raid to, so I'm just gonna end it. If it was like someone in Lucid, then maybe, but I'm like, oh god, socializing with people? So yeah, so I don't know when next stream will be. I don't know if I'll like post things or like, I don't know. I'll be around, you know. I'm still on Twitter and Discord. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be in the Lucid community server because I'm not in Lucid anymore. So it wouldn't really make sense for me to stay there. I don't know. I just remembered Otsu Tem. That's the thing that I say. Otsu Tem. Where's my ending screen? I don't know how to do this.